What's up,
So
guys? It's Mike,
people,
but most of you probably know of me as Onslaught. That's my Xbox Live gamer tag, and I have a game of Search and Destroy for you guys. Let me start off by saying I'm not a Search and Destroy player. The only time I play Search and Destroy is when we come across it in Mosh Pit, and Mosh Pit is always search these days. In the beginning, when this game first came out, we used to solely play Domination and Demolition, and it got to the point where we would really dominate the other players and other teams so bad that we could never finish a game. We would sit in the forfeiting loading screen for I don't know 2 or 3 times a game, and we ended up seeing that screen more than we were actually playing the game. So we kind of got fed up with that. We switched over to Mosh Pit, and Mosh Pit's good. It kind of mixes things up a little bit. If you don't play it, I would definitely suggest trying it out. If you, especially if you can get a party of guys together that can go in and play, it mixes things up and it keeps things fresh. And usually people don't quit out, especially if you're playing other teams. So that's kind of why I'm playing this and why I'm bringing you this game. Let me give you guys a little background to kind of set the scene for this match. I typically have, I don't know, anywhere from 20 to 30 friends on a night. I mean, I know it's not a ton, but I usually don't have a hard time finding a group of guys to play with. At least 2 or 3 guys each night I'll party up with. I rarely play by myself. You won't see me playing much free for all or anything like that. So, but I joined this lobby that some of my friends were in, 6 friends, and they're actually on the other team. I joined their pregame lobby and was just kind of shooting the shit with them before their game. And it came to about time for the game to start, and the guys started running their mouth, and they were saying, "Onside, you need to go ahead and dip out. You don't want to take a loss, all this stuff." So I took that as a challenge and decided to stay in here and play against them. So it's me and 5 other random guys against a party of 6 of my friends. Let me say, I mean, these guys, I mean, this is all for fun. These guys are really good guys. They're all solid players, and I know that they're going to be communicating and talking throughout this game. But I'm on a team with 5 randoms, 5 people I don't know, and nobody is talking. If you keep an eye on the little mini map up there under it, where it usually shows the little name and the mic symbol, when people talk, you'll see that never pops up throughout this entire game. So I kind of have the odds stacked against me this game, but it's a fun game, and I thought you guys would enjoy it. It's a good game to kind of go over some tactic and stuff for Search and Destroy in this map, and so yeah, that's why I'm kind of bringing you guys this game. Let's talk a little bit about my class setup. First thing you'll probably notice, if you've seen any of my other videos, you know I always run the FAMAS with the holographic. Typically that's my go-to primary, but this time I'm running Bling Pro on my
oh
FAMAS. I
my
have a
god!
silencer and a heartbeat sensor on it. And
Yeah, wow.
typically
And
in
then you're like flipping out
Search
on
and
the
Destroy,
bomb.
you
You're
don't need
like, nope, nope,
Scavenger,
nope.
which is the perk that Bling Pro is replacing in this game.
Oh, you didn't want.
So because you don't stay alive long enough, you really can't get the benefits out of it. And yeah, Bling Pro just adds the silencer on this thing is huge, because in Search and Destroy you don't want the biggest thing is people knowing where you are. You want to stay as incognito as you can. And if you didn't notice, I'm zipping through this round here. I died at the beginning because of a stupid position, but yeah, silencer on the FAMAS, because I can put shots at people, and you'll see this throughout this map. I can put shots at people, and they don't know where I am because of the silencer. I don't show up on the mini map, and it's hard for them to kind of determine where the shots are coming from, especially at a distance. Since this is an assault rifle, I can put shots on them from a good range. So and they also have the heartbeat sensor to catch those people that don't have Ninja Pro. It's still, I'm baffled by people that don't have or use Ninja Pro, especially in Search and Destroy, because Search and Destroy is such a slower paced game than the typical game types. I mean, people are really using their senses, especially their audio senses, their hearing sense. So a lot more. So people without Ninja Pro, I mean, you don't even have a chance when you're playing people that really know how to play this game. And I'm running Ninja Pro just because I always run Ninja Pro. It's key. You can see my secondary there is the Magnum, and my equipment is a throwing knife, and the only time I'll use those there is on my team. I mean, those are good for kind of the flashy last kill cam stuff, but other than that, I really don't use them in Search and Destroy that much. I stick with my primary weapon. And let's see, the perk 2 is typically hardline or cold-blooded. Cold-blooded is good because if they happen to come across a UAV pretty quick, during a round. I mean, one guy on the other team can easily get 3 kills in a round and pull out a UAV at the end to kind of be clutch and help his team finish the round. So if you're running cold-blooded, it really helps. And there's not, other than hardline, there's not another perk that I would see as being needed in Search and Destroy. In Search and Destroy, you usually fight one-on-one battles, so I don't really use stopping power there, or don't need stopping power in one-on-one battles. But yeah, that's kind of my class setup. Kill streaks are usually in Search and Destroy, you want them to be low because, and I just had to skip over a chunk of game there. I went kind of from outside to inside really quick, and that was just there was a corruption in the file. And nothing really happened. I just kind of got upstairs. The bomb guy came in and died, and I'd killed a couple guys up here. So, yeah, where was I? My class set up. Yeah, so now that I can talk a little bit more about kind of the actual gameplay here. In Search and Destroy, especially when I'm not playing with the team, if I'm just playing with 2 or 3 guys and we have some randoms on our team, I want to be the one that has the bomb. I want to be in control of where this guy's going. I want to be in control of how he's going to get there, and I want to be in control of how fast he's going to get there. Just because I don't really trust that with anybody else. I mean, the objective in Search and Destroy is to plant the bomb. I'm not one of those guys that's going to go around trying to slay the other team to win the round. I'm going to try to plant the bomb, get them to come to me, and if I happen to kill them all, then so be it. But that's not what I'm going to be going for. So, if you remember in the beginning of this round, I kind of followed the bomb guy up this side just because, I mean, when somebody has a bomb, there's 2 things that you really want to, that you can really help and help with, and 2 things that are going to help your team to win. If he has the bomb, you want to follow him because, number 1, you'll be able to cover him and protect him in a firefight and keep him alive because he has the objective. You want him to be as able as he can be to complete the objective. And 2, if for some reason he dies and the other team sees the bomb location, they're automatically, I mean, if they're intelligent, they're going to call out that location to their teammate. Everybody on their team is going to know where that is, and that's going to be the focus point of the game. I mean, that'll be it. And if you're not anywhere close to that bomb guy, you're not going to be able to pick that bomb up and kind of move it to another location, or pick it up yourself and get it out of there. So if you stay close to him, you can look at this guy. Look at that, man. I don't even know. I think he came up the other side over there. I was a little confused about how he got up there, but that was a nice kill. Zipping through, obviously another portion of the gameplay just to kind of tighten it up and fit it all into 11 minutes here. But so yeah, as far as the bomb goes, follow him so you can protect him in a firefight. Follow him so in case he dies, you'll be able to pick up the bomb, and the other team's not going to have a read on really where that bomb is. Another thing, there are 2 ways to kind of plant the bomb in Search and Destroy. Two setups you can use to kind of guarantee a victory of a plant. One is map control. And I shouldn't say guarantee because they really don't guarantee, but they're the ways that give you the highest percentage of a chance of winning. One is map control. Say we took the bomb up to B up there. There was one guy at the boathouse, one guy with the bomb, and then one guy at the top of the stairs. If it was, say, 3 on 6, those 3 guys against 6 other players on the other team, those 3 guys, because they have map control of that area, could potentially win the round, regardless of the numbers of players that are left. So that's an example of one way you can win a round is map control, and that's just one example. There are tons of ways you can set up with map control and stuff. But and another way is numbers. If for some reason the other team has I don't know, 4 or 5 guys left and there's just 2 of you left, you definitely don't want to try to plant the bomb one. You want to try to whittle away their numbers of their team that are still alive and get their numbers closer to yours so you have a better idea of where everybody is, and so you can have one-on-one firefights. Definitely don't try to plant the bomb because, say for example, it's 2 on 5. You may kill 2 guys, so now it's 2 on 3 and go right to plant the bomb. Don't do that. One, you're going to be vulnerable while you're trying to plant the bomb, and 2, they still have 2 players that you have no idea where they are, unless you know exactly where the other team is. Definitely just play this game slow, kind of. Try to read the map and see how the action's taking place, especially if your teammates aren't talking, just so you can kind of get a feel for locations of the other team, and you should be fine. Um, the game's actually wrapping up. I haven't talked specifically a lot about this game, but it was a lot of fun. I thought you guys would enjoy it. This is the third and final round. We were on defense here, and I'm doing what's called a long flank. I'm flanking around almost to the outer edge of the map, coming up behind kind of their original spawn, and they really have no idea where I am because I came around kind of so late and so long into the game here, and because I have a silencer weapon, they have no idea where they're getting shot from. So I had some teammates that were solid and kind of picked it up there in a couple rounds, but other than that, it was pretty much just me on my own, no communication or anything. So hope you guys enjoyed this. Rate, comment, subscribe, do whatever it is you do, and I'll catch up with you guys later and see you on Xbox Live.
Yeah, same here.